Here we go. What is it? Divisional round now. So we're gonna go through the games last week. As predicted by some of us. Not all of us.
Should have covered. I know they just fell apart the second half.
Yeah. I mean, once it turned into a dogfight to beat Baker and the Rams just to get into the playoffs, I'm like, this team's gonna get fucking blown out round one.
Purdy looked like a rookie first half and then came out the second half just absolutely fucking slinging it.
Yeah, that was like the first time I've seen him struggle, but he responded pretty well.
Debo is fucking. I forgot how much better that team is when he's on the field.
Yeah, and he started going off early. Yeah, there's just so many fucking. You have him, Kittle, McCaffrey. Ayuk's a fucking beast too.
The offense looks better with him in than it has with Jimmy Garoppolo ever.
Yeah, I don't know how they go back to next year. My bad. God.
George Kittle was having, like, it feels like he just never does much when Jimmy G was the quarterback. His usage was just way down, it seemed like, and now he's fucking Purdy's favorite guy.
Yeah, I don't know how going into next year, obviously depending on what happens, but I don't know how they would go back to a Jimmy G or what's the other kid's name?
I think Trey Lance.
Trey Lance.
Still be the starter if he's healthy, but
yeah,
maybe I don't know.
It kind of seemed like that was the direction they wanted to go.
But like, if you win a Super Bowl,
don't even go there. Don't start that.
What do you mean, bro?
Nick Foles won our fucking Super Bowl, and then we kicked him out the damn door the next year.
Yeah, how the fuck did that work out?
Yeah. What? It didn't go well.
We tried Nick Foles playoff magic round 2 the next year, and we came up one catch short of winning against the Saints and going back to the NFC Championship.
A career backup to drag you to the Super Bowl every fucking year.
He wasn't a career backup. He was our starter for 2 seasons.
Yeah, and then you started him behind fucking Carson Wentz.
we traded him for Sam Bradford. That's what we fucking happened. Because Chip Kelly's a dumbass.
Still crazy that the Eagles were a fucking double doink away from getting knocked out in the wild card game. It's so stupid.
I'm just saying, bro.
That wasn't even the same year.
What I've seen.
No, that was 2019. Well, it was the 2018-19 season. 2017, we had a first round bye. When we won the Super Bowl, we played the Falcons, the Vikings, and the Patriots.
Oh, yeah, because weren't the Vikings fucking hot that year?
Yeah, the Vikings were supposed to come to Philly and kick the shit out of us, but they got smoked.
Yeah, they were everybody's pick that year out of the NFC. They're everybody's pick every year, and they suck. I can't believe what I fucking said all year and picked the Vikings last week.
Was that the next slide? Since we're already on the Vikings.
No, we'll get to
stupid fucking game.
But I just from what I've seen from Purdy versus what I've seen from Lance. I know Lance has had very limited time, but I don't know.
He got the first game, didn't he?
No, he played that whole Bears game, and it was like the second or third game he went out. But
I thought it was the very first game.
I don't know. I don't know how you win a Super Bowl and then say, yeah, we're gonna change our fucking guy running the offense next year. But we'll see.
Fuck this, dude. So
unreal.
Fucking stupid. I hate that motherfucker Trevor Lawrence so much.
This was absurd, dude, because I picked the Jags and they were down 27-0. And I'm like, dude, there's no fucking way. Like, there's absolutely no way. And they scored right before the half. Scored pretty early in the second half, and I was like, starting to become a game again.
Fucking unreal.
Like I said, Chargers never fucking blow anybody out. Never blow anybody out.
Love Justin Herbert, but it is getting hard to defend what the fuck his team does week in and week out.
Yeah, 3 points in the second half. Trevor Lawrence had 4 picks before he threw a touchdown, and then he ends up throwing 4. I think at one point he had 4 completions and 4 picks.
At one point, Asante Samuel Jr. was his leading receiver.
Yeah.
He plays for the other team. He had 3 picks.
3 interceptions, yeah.
Before any Jags receiver had 3 receptions.
Yeah, just what a fucking collapse though. 27-0 in a playoff game.
I can't believe Asante Samuel Jr. is already in the NFL.
Yeah, it makes me feel old as fuck.
Oh, I know. Feels like 3 years ago his dad was in Philly.
I don't know. Fuck that game. I'm tired of stupid Jaguars.
Jagging off.
Bills Dolphins. This was another one that was way fucking closer than it should have been.
This one pissed me off too because
one of the 2 I didn't pick right this week.
Fucking Pittsburgh should have beat the Bills last week. Fuck that stupid Dolphins kicker.
Oh my god. Pittsburgh should have beat the Bills.
Yes, Pittsburgh wins this fucking game.
No, they don't. Shut the fuck up, bro.
What do you talk? Any team besides the fucking Dolphins with Skylar Thompson at quarterback, the Bills did everything they fucking could to lose that game. Josh Allen's fun to watch. He's obviously good, but he shouldn't ever be mentioned in the same breath as Patrick Mahomes and probably Joe Burrow.
I mean, a win's a win. It wasn't pretty, but they got it done.
He's too reckless with the ball. He just turns it over too much.
Yeah, well, Bills Mafia survives for another week.
The Steelers win that fucking game.
And this was a beautiful one too, especially when I took Giants money line action.
Can't believe I picked the fucking Vikings.
It's just that it's a collapse that was so predictable. So fucking predictable.
I said it every single week. I still fucking I tried to fucking outsmart myself. That's what I tried to fucking do. I said everybody in the fucking world is calling this Vikings collapse, point differential, all this shit, and they're gonna come out and just fucking kick the shit out of the Giants and shut everybody up. No, they are who they thought. They are who we thought they were.
Yeah. And it's not like Kirk Cousins played terrible. They just got beat.
Still had the most Kirk Cousins play of all time.
Yeah.
In their season.
Yeah. But I don't know, dude, the Giants, I don't think they're gonna beat Philly, but a lot better than I thought they were gonna be this year. I fucking wish the Browns had a coach like Dable. I fucking wish we had a coach like him.
How many games does Jalen Hurts play that he's not the best running quarterback on the field?
I don't know, but Danny Dimes is pretty electric.
Danny Dimes is better than Jalen Hurts.
Not when they played him earlier this season.
Just wait.
Danny Dimes had 32 rushing yards that game.
Danny Durags.
Jalen Hurts had over 100.
Danny Durag's fucking cooking now.
I knew Danny Dimes was fast when he had that fucking. It was a primetime game and he had a breakaway touchdown and he was cooking everybody and he ate shit before he got to the end zone.
Didn't he have the highest top speed clocked?
Yeah, he was fucking moving.
It was the fastest speed clocked on the field that year.
Yeah, he fucking stumbled, dude. That was so bad.
You should have stuck to.
Yeah, at the end of that game, Kirk Cousins threw the ball 3 yards and honored DeMar Hamlin in that game.
You should have stuck the Baker tweet on here just for a good chuckle.
The Danny Dimes one.
Yeah.
This is another game that was
fucking stupid is what it
Yeah.
Stupid.
was. Every game this weekend was fucking stupid.
But everybody that's in our contest had the Bengals.
I can't believe I did that either.
Well, as soon as I think we kind of all knew it, as soon as DeBoer said that we all had them, we were like, "Fuck, there's no way. Like, there's no way we're all gonna get one." But yeah, honestly, without that ridiculous 98-yard fucking fumble return, I don't know if the Bengals survive this
They
one.
don't, dude. They had like 230 yards of offense.
Yeah, I mean,
To put it in perspective, they had less yards offense that game, less than the Steelers had in a single game all season.
yeah, but I don't like
worst scoring offense in the league.
It was like that last year too, where I mean they didn't blow anybody out in the playoffs. It always came down to like a last minute field goal. So I'm not gonna overreact to it, but
it was J.K. Dobbins, right? That dude's a bitch.
No, it was Huntley. Huntley was trying to.
Did you see what J.K. Dobbins said?
Yeah, they was saying that they should have given him the ball and they would have won the game. They would have won with Lamar, and then if they would have handed him the ball on the 1 yard line or 2 yard line, whatever it was.
Throw your dude under the bus like that. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Well, I think they asked him like straight up, like, do you think he would have won if Lamar was out there? And he was like, yeah. And then of course everybody took it out of context and blew it up, but
I mean, just such a stupid play. Like, just stay on the ground and push the ball forward.
Yeah.
Like the Bengals offense had no answer. They were going to win if they scored right there.
Yeah. And then I am so pissed about this game. I had a 6-leg money line parlay. I hit the first 5. The Cowboys was the last leg. And everybody talked me out of fucking staying on it. So I cashed out.
I told you I like the Buccaneers, but I also said you are the biggest bitch in the world if you cash out.
Dude,
like, you said he was softer than something.
I can't remember what I said.
Charmin soft.
You can't
He's
cash
like Charmin Ultra Soft.
I still had a good weekend, so it's not the end of the fucking world, but I'm pissed, dude. And it was like the only thing that scared me was it's Tom Brady in the playoffs and the Cowboys like past history. But the reason that I fucking picked them at first is because the Buccaneers are not even a playoff team this year. They just played in the worst division in the NFL. And had no offensive production all year, and I knew it, and I got scared for no fucking reason.
If they wouldn't have just had that crazy second half in week 17, I wouldn't have picked them. But I thought, fuck, they're clicking at the right time. Here we go. And no, they were fucking horrible. It was sad to watch.
Yeah, I wonder if Brady ends up back there next year.
I don't know who would want him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who wants to pay that money for whatever the fuck he's putting out on the field right now?
I don't know. It'd have to be like a fringe team.
Vegas. Here in Vegas. Here in San Francisco. New England.
San Francisco already has so many fucking quarterbacks to deal with, though.
Washed.
Jimmy G's going east.
Yeah. Well, here's the updated picture. Why is
the old computer here? I can't remember who the fuck I picked.
Why is the fucking top of
San Francisco still gets a bye week this week, huh?
Yeah, I guess they got 2 byes. That's crazy. Or no, they didn't even get a bye fucking week 1. They're playing the Cowboys for some reason. The logo didn't show. That's fucking weird. Well, we're gonna go through them all anyways. This is our current competition record, which we're running with some of our buddies. someone had a really good weekend. Me and Jackson talked about it last week. We had like opposite picks on everything. We're like, someone's gonna have a really good weekend, someone's gonna have a really bad weekend. Shocking how that turned out.
Fucking
or
stupid
Franny
fucking
0-6.
Poor Garrett. A lot of 1 and 5s too. But
AJ was almost 0-6. There was something wrong with the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
I had him wrong one of the games.
Jackson just wanted to be above 2 people instead of 1. But I don't know. This weekend, I've been back and forth on almost all of these games. So we'll go into them one by one. And this is not Super Wildcard weekend; it's divisional round, but whatever. Okay, Jags going to the Chiefs. I put like pretty much anything DeBoer would have said on the screen and just giving everybody all the info that they need to make an informed decision. Jags are 9-9 against the spread this year. Chiefs are 6-10-1. Kansas City is 8.5-point favorites. Over under is at 52.5. And then you could see the money breakdowns for the spread. 59% of bets is on KC, but the money's split. Money line 93% on KC. 93% of bets, 66% of money. They played once this year. Chiefs won 27-17. Expect it to be a little bit closer this time. I think Kansas City will win, but I'm taking the Jags to cover.
Fuck the Jags. Kansas City.
KC.
Their luck's got to run out eventually.
You don't got to win to cover 8.5.
They should get blown the fuck out.
Big Yeti's going to show up. 25 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Who?
Big Yeti. Travis Kelce.
Oh.
I'm sure that they'll probably fucking cover, but I ain't fucking picking them. I hate them.
And then the over-under, 52.5, 71% of bets on the under, 75% of money on the under. Although I think I like the over in this one, but I don't usually bet on those, so just info.
That's probably the least exciting game of the weekend. Definitely the least exciting game of the weekend.
I mean, I could argue we've already fucking seen this game twice. It's, in my opinion, predictable how it's gonna go.
Very.
Yeah, but believe it or not, Giants have the best record against the spread in the NFL. They are 7.5-point dogs on the road. And this number's gone down. I saw it earlier in the week and it was crazy money on the Giants, but it's come down a little bit. So they're getting 56% of the bets and 59% of the money. But money line, everybody's on Philly. Bet wise, I don't know. I think this is where the Giants' run ends, and I don't think the Eagles are gonna fuck around. So I got Philly. Philly special.
I don't even want the fucking points. Give me the Giants.
Here's a pretty good prop. Anytime touchdown. Boston Scott plus 430 right now. 10 of his 17 career touchdowns have come against the Giants. He is nicknamed the Giant Killer. Dude has a fucking career game every time they play the Giants. It's just ridiculous. He just runs all over them.
He's a little fucking
he's like midget, Darren right? Sproles Jr.
Yeah.
Tough to beat a team 3 times. Give me New York.
It is, but it's a home playoff game.
They'd have better luck. They'd have better luck if they put their third stringers in again.
Giants just feel like that Destiny team.
Oh, yeah. It just feels like that Destiny team. It sure does.
It was like the old Eli Manning days. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure both of their Super Bowls they were wild card team.
I wrestled with this one, but and it's hard to say no on the Giants covering with their record against the spread. And like Jackson said, it's really hard to beat a team 3 times. But
yeah, well, one of those 4 losses against the spread was a 30-point loss against Philly at home in East Rutherford.
Yeah, so I like the Eagles in this one.
Jalen Hurts is back to 100%.
Won't say
Lane Johnson is back on the line this week.
Jalen Hurts is not 100%.
Yeah, he is.
And he won't be until next year, bro. The dude that his shoulder fucked up.
Yeah, a sprained shoulder. Yeah, sprained shoulder. That's a 10-week turnaround. Yep.
Shoulder's fucked up.
He sure is.
Surgery.
Jackson's got an inside source.
Yeah.
He's still injured.
His mom's friend's cousin, his son works at ESPN, and he's friends with the dude who's a physical trainer on Philly. Yeah.
Inside source is.
Yeah, he said Jalen Hurts died on the field that day.
No, I've heard from multiple talking heads that this isn't an injury, that he's going to be 100%. It's something you can play through, but.
Oh, it's better than having Minshew out there.
And plus, Danny Dimes and Saquon might combine for 300.
He sprained his shoulder and then went on to throw 100 more yards that game.
You can play on torn ACLs too.
All right, moving on.
Lamar sure didn't.
We got the Bengals at the Bills. This is the game that got canceled on that Monday night, where everybody knows what happened, but this time it's in Buffalo. The Bengals are 5.5-point dogs on the road. 61% of spread bets are on Cincy, and 80% of money is on Cincy's spread. They also have the majority of money on the money line, which, I mean, if you're going to take Cincy to cover 5.5, you might as well. But I like the Bills.
I will be on Bengals.
I'm fading the public on this one. Taking the Bills.
I'm just betting against my happiness. I hope the Bills win, so I'm just betting the Bengals to get some sort of outcome.
Team of destiny.
Bills win, Bengals cover. Bills will cover if DeMar shows up this time.
Put him in a booth. I saw something.
Put him in the owner's box. Let him come out with the team. Either one.
Buffalo will just
be going off.
Who was the Chiefs safety that came back from? You guys know who I'm talking about?
Eric Reed, maybe?
Yeah. I saw a TikTok and it was like Buffalo's going to go crazy when DeMar comes out of the tunnel like this on Sunday. And it was him coming back from, was it cancer he had? It was something really fucked up.
Yeah, I think he had cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that would be not. I mean, I'm not saying he's gonna fucking suit up and play Sunday, but I don't know. I feel like this is the Bills' year to really make a run, and was not very impressed with Cincy. Cincy has gotten hot, I guess you could say, second half of the year, but they've also had a relatively easier schedule.
Josh Allen fucking scares me, man. Thing is, Joe Burrow is never going to lose you a game. He's never going to fuck up that bad that he will single-handedly cost his team the game. Josh Allen can single-handedly lose a fucking game if he comes out doing some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't see Vegas taking a fucking 80-20 loss on this one. And I know I'm not saying games are fixed, but it just can't happen. They always fucking win.
Betting against Joe Burrow right now is tough.
Yeah, that's another really good against the spread record that I'm going against. So we'll see how it goes. Last game, Cowboys at Niners, both pretty good against the spread. Obviously, at home, the Niners are our favorites, 3.5 points. They're getting
the line 3.5.
Yeah, they're getting 58% of the bets, but 60% of money is on Dallas plus 3.5. Money line majority of both are on San Francisco. And like I said, the Cowboys collapse was coming. I just didn't think Tampa was the team to do it to them. And I think it happens this week. I got the Niners in a blowout.
Yep.
This is another hedge my happiness bet. Taking Dallas. They made me pay last week. I will reward them with a pick. But
it would be really fun to see Dallas and Philly in the NFC Championship.
My Super Bowl future is still alive for the 49ers, so I need them to win. So hedge my happiness, taking Dallas.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see. I mean, like, there's definitely a way that Dallas can turn it into a game. I just don't think they're going to.
They definitely scored too many points last week.
If they played like they did last week, but they're not playing the Buccaneers again this week.
Exactly.
They used up all their points last week.
Yep.
Has Purdy still not thrown an interception?
Surely he's thrown one, hasn't he? I haven't heard that stat. Maybe not.
Maybe I'm wrong. Purdy. Oh yeah, you're right. 4 picks. 13-4 touchdown to interception ratio though. Yeah, I mean he's not gonna do anything crazy to fucking lose you a game though. I think it stays within their game plan and doesn't try to be a hero, and he has weapons all around. I don't know. There's just 49ers are going to be tough to beat.
In the group right now, almost everybody except for me and Port are on the 49ers.
At least it's not literally everybody, so I don't feel terrible about it. I also feel like I had such a good weekend this weekend that I may go 0-4 this week because I really did not feel super confident in any of them, but we'll see what happens. So this could look completely different.
Yeah, other than that game, every game's pretty much split.
Yeah.
Pretty close to 50-50 on who everybody's picking. You, Port, and Dak are the only ones on the Jaguars.
Yeah. What else? Did we miss anything in the sports world? Fucking dude, the Hotspurs.
Oh, that was a tough one today.
We gave up 4 in the second half. Are you kidding me?
A tale of two halves, to say the
Oh
least.
my god, dude! I was just intermittently checking the score at work, and I saw 2-0 at half, and I'm like, all right, we got to at least bare minimum a draw here, which I had draw no bet, but fucking completely fell apart.
Could have that pretty much would have buried City if they could have won that game, but
yeah, because I saw a bunch of Arsenal fans commenting on Tottenham's page saying like, I mean, it pretty much would have won them the league.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't realize that like playoffs in sports is really just an American thing.
Yeah, They just go off of whatever the fucking table is at the end of the year.
Yeah, like most other countries don't do playoffs in sports.
But they still do Champions League and all that shit.
Yeah, and there's the FA Cup, and there's a couple different European club championships,
but there's not like their own league playoffs.
Yeah, the Premier League doesn't have a playoff. It's just based on those points at the end of the year.
Yep. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up. I wanna